What is up, everybody? It is CJ Plays here. I'm back with another Sims 4 speed build. Today we're going to be building a paranormal investigator house, spooky house, fortune teller's house. I don't know. The new pack just came out. The paranormal stuff pack just came out today, and I am super excited to just build. Okay, I kind of built something off stream. Okay. So here's the thing. I built this house like a day or two before the pack came out, but I didn't like post it because I didn't have like all the things that I wanted. Like I didn't have like the seance table and a little crystal ball. So I ended up just building it and never sharing it. And then today I actually went back and just updated it. So it is on the gallery. It isn't this house. It's a yellow house. It's also on the gallery. My origin ID is Seeckingly. Same name as my Twitch. But I'll spell it and I also put up on the screen Seeckingly, and that's Seeckingly. But yeah, that's what we're going to be building. I don't know. I just call it maybe I should just call it the paranormal stuff pack house because I used a lot of items from that pack. I kind of used a lot of items from other packs too. I think I used Get Together and Cats and Dogs and Strangerville and Realm of Magic. So I mean, I think those are probably all the packs that I used, and then of course base game. But you'll find out, I guess, if you go download it on the gallery. It'll tell you what I have. So yeah, this build took me about an hour to do, and I really liked how it turned out. The exterior isn't my 100% favorite. I do like how it looks, but I think the inside, like, I don't know. I feel like I always do better with interiors rather than exteriors, but yes, the inside. This house is 3 bedrooms. It's really 2 bedrooms, but like you'll see in the video, but like the upstairs is like this. I call it the storage room, but it has 2 beds in there, so you could possibly make it into another bedroom, or an office space, or whatever you really needed it to be. It could be a gym. But basically that's what this house is. This house is very expensive. It's like over 100,000 simoleons, if I'm not mistaken. So very expensive. um but yeah, everything else is pretty nice. I used a ton of items from this pack, and by the way, this pack just has some really nice items. I really love them. The colors, like, they all kind of share a similar color scheme, but nothing like really matches. It matches, but it doesn't. It matches in a doesn't match kind of way, if that makes sense. And it's just really, really nice. It took me a while to figure out how to do the exterior. As you can see, I did kind of go back near the end of the video and add some more bump outs because I don't know. I feel like it needed some more oomph on the outside. I feel like it was looking a little bit flat as builds kind of do in The Sims 4. So I did go back and add some more bump outs, a little bit more roof pieces, and for the outside, I kind of wanted to cover up that piece of the porch that was kind of like hanging off. I covered it up with a tree. Because it's kind of hard sometimes when you're working on a grid system to get things exactly how you want them to be, and that part was just kind of hanging off. So I was like, you know what, let's just put a tree up there. So next is me trying to figure out the floor plan, and I kind of changed the floor plan up a lot, because I feel like a lot of times when you build, you kind of place or base the floor plan around the stairs, and I was really happy with how I had the stairs because I usually have a problem with trying to figure out how to make them fit and like wrap around. But I think I did a pretty good job for this one, so I kind of based everything else around the stairs. It's an interesting floor plan. You'll see that I have like this little baby bump out bathroom. It's like not even like a full bathroom. It's like a bathroom. It's like a half bathroom because it only has like a sink and the toilet. But I think it's really nice. I think it's like really nice also. It's like if your Sims have like company over and you don't want them to like go throughout the house, it's like the other bathroom that's upstairs. You can just be like, oh, when you come inside, just when you come in, just turn right, and it's like a bathroom right there. So I think that was really nice and a really good use of space. So as you can see, the front sitting area by the door is starting to take shape. The whole room is based around like a white-ish blue color scheme, and I really like how it turned out. I really like those new lights that we got because I don't really use a lot of low-hanging lights when I build because they kind of get in the way, and you can size them down, but I don't know. I just kind of don't really like to use them a lot. I really like to use just the basic little disc lights that come with the base game, but I decided to use those lights, and they really look nice. And this part of the house is probably like one of my favorite parts of the house. I don't know why. Something about that, the 2 chairs sitting around the little bump out, where the window is, and just with that plant in the middle. That's a nice plant, okay? I really like that plant, and I'm probably gonna use it a lot. So yeah. And then next is a bedroom that you'll see in a little bit. That bedroom kind of reminds me of Harry Potter. It does because Harry kind of lives under the staircase, and this bedroom is technically, I mean, under the staircase, and I really like, I don't know, I just like how this bedroom was under the staircase, and it was just really interesting because as I was building it, I was like, wait a minute, this is Harry Potter. So playing with that idea of Harry Potter, I kind of made the bedroom really, really beige. No, not really beige. I guess cream beige color. It's very mute in the room. Because I'd imagine that this is probably just like an extra bedroom that you just have onto the house, or it was just an extra room that someone converted into a bedroom. So I can imagine maybe if you just have like company, maybe someone can just stay in that room instead of just coming into like one of the other bedrooms. So yeah. But this build really only has like one master suite. Like there's only like one, I guess you could say, main bedroom, and that is the bedroom that you'll see. Also, not, I mean, I guess technically under the staircase also, but it's the room that I'm working on right now. I kind of changed the color scheme up a lot with this room because I wanted it to be blue because I don't know why. I just like the way that the new wallpaper looks. By the way, that's a nice wallpaper and nice flooring also. I kind of use it a lot in this build. But yeah, I changed it because I wanted it to be blue originally, but I wasn't really liking how the bed from Realm of Magic wasn't. It didn't really match anything. Like the white kind of matched the most. And I was like, yeah, well, I don't really know. So I decided to go with that beigeish cream coffee type of color. And I kind of used the matching curtains from that pack to kind of go along in the room. But halfway through the build, I kind of decided to change it up to those curtains from Cats and Dogs that you just saw. I did change those later on. And then I think I also changed the wallpaper. Yeah, I changed it to be black. So I think it looks a little bit better. And then I put a nice rug down. Really tied the room together. And I think it looks really nice. So next is this little area. I decided to make this little walkthrough area into like a little mini office. I have a desk, one of the new desks that came with this pack. I was going to put a bar down, but it wasn't enough room, I don't think. So I just decided to put like a little desk. And I put like I put an old school computer downstairs because again, I imagine that the Sims that live here they're probably either older or they just don't like to use a lot of technology. And so yeah, I put like a little old one. I don't have a TV in this build, so it's just this computer and then there's a laptop upstairs. So if you need a TV, I guess you could put one down. I did something really cool later on in the build. I put like these little curtains on the arches of the doorways, and they kind of look like little fortune teller curtains. And I think they look really nice, and I think it came out nice. And then next is the little dining room. I kind of wanted a separate dining room off from the kitchen because I don't know, I had a lot of rooms, and I was like, you know what, this could be a separate dining room. And I used the chairs from the pack, and those are some really nice chairs. I really like the way that the yellow swatch looks, the yellow and white swatch, really really nice. And I kind of just didn't go overboard with decorating. I kind of just put those golden birds in the sun because I was like, it kind of gives me like the mystical magical kind of vibe. So I kind of just put those up around, and I did put that little tea set down because I think it matched really nicely. And you'll also see later on when I work on the kitchen, I did add some more bump outs to the house. So the kitchen layout doesn't really change that much. It just gets a little bit bigger. But the kitchen is one of my favorite rooms in the house. I really like that blue gold color scheme. This pack is just a really nice pack. Okay, I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's a really nice pack with some really nice items. Like the Sims team really outdone themselves with this pack. Like they always kind of outdo themselves, but I really really like this pack. So I did use the counters from Realm of Magic. I kind of wanted to use not a lot of items from a lot of different packs, but I really had to just use these because I don't know, they just fit really nicely. Like look at the color scheme, it's so nice. It's like colorful, but like in a very like neutral kind of way. And I just really like the way that the yellow curtains stand out. It's really really nice. And of course, I had to use that palm tree again. I don't know if it shows up in the final build, the final like version. I don't think so. But yeah, like I said, the build of the shape of the room stays the same in the kitchen, but it does get a little bit wider. And that's pretty much it for downstairs. I did use those little branch flower things from Real Magic because they, of course, it's magical. It kind of plays into that fortune teller, ghost hunter kind of vibe. So I did go with that, and then I put up some more curtains around the house. And I put like a light fixture in the bathroom, and then next we have upstairs. And upstairs, I had a little bit of some issues with the floor plan because I didn't know how I wanted it to be. Um, it's really long and skinny. I tried to fit as many rooms as I could, without it looking like too intrusive. Um, so in the end, I just kind of went with a long hallway area. Little, it's long, but I guess it's like an extra sitting area. I do have some chairs. Um, Upstairs, I do have a couch. The new couch that came with this pack, which is also really, really, really nice. And I did put a bathroom because I was like, we need a full bathroom, okay? We need a tub, toilet, and sink. So I did ended up going with a full bathroom, and I really like the colors in that bathroom. It's really like pink and white, and it's just really nice. So yeah, up here I did also put like another desk because I imagine that like if you have like multiple Sims living in the house, maybe someone needs to use one computer and you can have the other one use a laptop. I didn't put a laptop instead of a computer because I kind of like the idea of like the sim like having like an old school computer, but then like also like upgrading it a little bit to like a laptop so they could like maybe work from like other places other than home. Because I'd imagine that it probably takes a long time to do work on the old school computer, especially like if you need to do something that's like kind of like intensive. So they have like a laptop just in case. And I really like the way that I put that chair beside that new plant. I'm sorry, the plant chair combo. I love it. Yeah, I did kind of have some issues trying to figure out how to put the window. The window is a little bit offset. I couldn't fit it directly how I wanted it to and make it look nice from the outside. I tried, trust me, I really did. But I think it still looks nice. And next up, I'm putting up some more decorum items just to make the build look a little bit nicer. I'm pretty sure that painting alone is probably like responsible for a lot of the reason why the build is so expensive. But yeah. So next up this is the room I like to call the storage room, spare bedroom, makeshift bedroom. Yeah, I kind of needed to fill up the rest of the space in the house, and so I was like, we can make this the everything room. I'd imagine that this is probably like the storage room more than anything. Like this is where the homeowners found, or they either found like a lot of extra paintings in this room from like previous owners, or they probably just put like a lot of the extra stuff that they had when they moved in up here, kind of like an attic. um, but I really like how it turned out. I kind of wanted to put a cauldron in that little bump out area, but then I changed my mind and I was like, wait. Instead of a cauldron, let's put the seance table because I'm like, this is the whole like this is it's an item from the pack, and I imagine that like a lot of you guys, if you download it, would probably want to play in that career anyway. So I was like, you know what? Let's just put the seance table down. And I had some issues with the room at first because the roof pieces kept clipping inside, and it was just a mess. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work, so I ended up just backspacing and just what you see kind of is the final product. I did end up closing off the little area and making it into like its own separate room. And I do like the way that the curtains look. I think they kind of play into the whole mystical vibe. And I also put an extra window on the left hand side, just a little bit more light in, and to make it a little bit more even with the curtains. Um, yeah, and then I used one of the doors from Strangerville, and then I was like, it's kind of empty up here, so I put some paintings, and I just like put some like on the ground, and I put like a little end table, and I think I put a bookcase upstairs because again, it's like the storage everything room. It's just if you need it, if you if you need it, it's there. But yeah, I didn't really do a lot of super crazy exterior landscaping kind of stuff because I didn't really want to go overboard. I also didn't do anything with the backyard, so it's just kind of there. If you want to add something extra, you can. I decided not to. The other build that I put on the gallery does have a backyard, fenced-in backyard. It has a swimming pool, a grill, and everything. I did put a grill on the deck on these on the deck on the side of the house. I ended up putting a grill out there, and they are like two benches, so your Sims could eat and just have a nice time on the porch. Now that I think about it, instead of a grill, I did put a cauldron. So I ended up putting the cauldron downstairs instead of a grill because I was like, okay, it's a magical kind of pack, let's just play with the idea. So I put I put a cauldron instead of a grill. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. If you did like it, please be sure to leave a comment. leave a like and talk to me down below in the comment section. I had a lot of fun building this. It took me about an hour, and I really like how it turned out. It is on the gallery. If you want to download on the gallery, my gallery ID is Seeckingly. That's Seeckingly, Seeckingly, and I'll also put it up on the screen. And it'll also be in the description. And yeah, so stick around for screenshots because I have screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.